being able to go back home and play a game is really exciting.
You made the trip out there 2 years ago, right? Was that your first? I mean, when you were I think you were redshirting.
Yeah, it was my redshirt freshman year. I traveled with the team. So yeah, I traveled that year. It was great, good experience. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it this time around.
That was your first ever road trip?
That was my first ever time traveling with the team.
What do you remember about that?
I was excited. I was excited to go back home because that was my freshman year. So I haven't been home in 7 months by that time. So it was my first kind of deal away from home. So going back home that time and seeing some guys in the team that I knew and played against in high school was really cool.
How far is Warren from Lansing? About an hour?
Yeah, about an hour 15 minutes.
So you got a lot of tickets to get this week?
Yeah, I'll get a pretty good amount of tickets this week.
Have you started the rounds making those requests?
Yeah, I just talked to my dad about who we're gonna invite, and I'll get other players from the tickets from other players.
How many do you need?
I'm gonna say in the 20s, probably.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have to control your emotions a little bit going back home? Because I mean, it's got to be a little different to be playing.
Yeah, I guess we'll see when we get. We'll see as the game comes later this week. But I'm just gonna play football because we've been doing it the past couple weeks. I'm not really gonna think about it too much. I'll be excited, but just like the last couple weeks.
I know Michigan. I'm sorry. I know Michigan showed interest in you. Did Michigan State ever show any interest in you?
Yeah, I think they recruited me a little. Nothing to the point. They almost offered me, but yeah, they recruited me.
What? Who will be there? Like aunts, uncles, high school coach?
Yeah, hopefully Coach Bonnet will make the trip. My aunts, my uncles, my grandma, my family, a couple of my close friends from back home will make it. So, just having them be there is special to me. Did
you go to any Michigan State games growing up, or you know what I mean? When you
were between the Michigan and Michigan State, I was never really one favored the other. So I just kind of experienced it from both sides. But yeah, I went to Michigan State games, made Michigan both games. So yeah, I have a pretty good deal for both of the teams.
Is that kind of rare?
Yeah. Especially back home, it's either one or the other. At recess, usually the Michigan fans versus the Michigan State fans football. So it's be really big. But I wasn't really one or the other because I grew up in I was born in Tennessee, so I was a huge Balls fan growing up. But that kind of died out as I got older.
So which team did you play for? Were you quarterback for both teams? Michigan versus Michigan State.
I think I was. I'm not really sure. This is Michigan State. I was in 5th grade or whatever. Yeah. So,
what did you see from the film when you looked at it from Saturday's game? What did you think of the way you played?
I think I played pretty well. There's things that we have to clean up. Like we talked about the other day, third downs. 1 and 16 and third down isn't going to get it done. We have to do better on first and second down, not to get into third and long situations where our percentage of getting that third down is went down a lot. So from that aspect, we do better. Where I put my eyes on certain plays. I've talked about that before. So just stuff like that. Just staying in the film room, getting better with Coach Manager, and keep working and have a good week of practice this week, and it'll be good.
What kind of intensity do you expect from them? They certainly didn't expect they'd be where they are right now. Do you expect them to come out pretty fast? Michigan State. No one expected them to be 2-7. Either.
Right. I don't see why they want to come out and play as hard as they can, especially if they're watching film on a couple games. So yeah, we expect them to come out hard, and they want to get a win just as bad as we want to get a win. So hopefully we can get it done.